3 years. Countless washes, rinseless washes, dozens of ceramic coatings, and real world results. So how did DIY details age over the years? In this video, I am going to show you what I still use in the kit, talk about the product line. Is it still viable? Is it not? Stay tuned.
This isn't just another review, this is a long-term test. After 3 years of use, abuse, and real-world testing, I want to share with you which DIY detail products I still use in my business and why. Also, if you're new to detailing, their YouTube channel just might be the best classroom you didn't know you needed.
What aged well and what didn't? I have a cart here of my favorite products that I still use as my go-to. I will walk through. I have tools, chemicals, equipment, etc. Rinseless wash, dude. DIY rinseless wash is an absolute banger. Top 5 in my opinion. It's real good. Slickness, cleaning, everything about this rinseless wash. The smell. I use this since the inception. I actually switched over from my current brand to DIY about 3 years ago when I was getting into testing it against that. It's a tremendous freaking rinseless wash. I love it. The DIY Gold Standard compound, you're like, what do you use this for when you have endgame? I use this for cleaning up trim, for softer paint, for paint that require a little more to give to it, to moisturize it. This is one that I use a lot for those repairs. And I couple that with those 2 pads. There's only 2 pads from the line that I really enjoy. Not that the other one's not good. I just use the other one for dirtier jobs. You can see here for trim. But these 2 I tend to use a lot more. So their wool pad, I love the density of it. I love the cutting power of the new black one. The purple one was the only thing I used for a long time. And I remember when this pad came out, Ivan was at my house doing his first training. He took the block out of the bag, out of the box, cut it on his knee, and made the first pad, red waffle pad. And I remember how glorious it was to finish down on a black paint, GM by the way, with Gold Standard, and this was bananas. So those, I still use those. This, timeless, okay? Decontamination towel is absolute timeless. I use this for every single car. Wash, clean, seal, ceramics, everything gets that towel. One of the products in the line that I still always go to no matter what, and I always have a bottle laying around, is Incredible Suds. 1 ounce, right? It's thick. That's the only con. It's super thick, hard to dilute. 1 ounce of this foam everyone off the street. It smells good. The foam is great. The slickness on the soap is tremendous, and the cleaning power is good. And then Quick Beads, we use one of those products that I choose over ceramic gloss every single time because of the ease of use and the durability on this. Believe it or not, in Pocatello has lasted close to 3 to 5 months in the harsh winter. This stuff is absolute nuts. One of the products that we don't hear a lot being talked about, and I have videos of me and my kid just using this, is their ceramic interior coating. Is absolutely nuts. I have about 4 bottles in the closet. We use it for fabrics and fabric seats. You can't use it for all plastics and leathers, but I tend to use this for fabrics. This one is pretty wild and is super hydrophobic. One of the last things that I use still to this day, 3 years later, is their tire lotion. I absolutely love this stuff. Does it last a long time? No, but it lasts long enough where you can appreciate a good tire dressing. I just love how this looks on cars. Let's talk about the ones I don't have here because I used up already, and it was hard to get for a long time. It's a water spot remover. Is freaking crazy. Whole bunch of drama online about it. You follow the drama, follow the smoke. It's pretty cool. That water spot remover is epic, and I do absolutely enjoy their water wash, but I found others not to smell as strong. That's why I don't have that here. And then their 5-year coating is what me, Isabel, and wanted to have used for 2 years as our gold package in our system. The last but not least is their towel. I remember when this drying towel came out 3 years ago, how bananas it was to get your hands on it. Do you remember trying to find one online and you can't? They're still sold out. Their drying towel is absolutely amazing. It reminds me of a clean drying towel. It dries a lot. It's nice. It's a beautiful towel. These are the products I still use that have aged extremely well and that we still use in our business today. So some cons. So these are the things that for me age well. This and their ceramic coatings, I just don't have anything to show you. The things that I think they age well, with the tree sap remover for me wasn't my favorite. I feel like others did a better job. And just their glass cleaner. Everything else is still relevant. The panel prep, the reason I don't have it is because I have my own that I like and enjoy. And I like the scent of it better. Not that they'll do a better job, I just love the way it smells. Why are you smelling it? Because you atomize it. And our glass cleaner, I like a little longer, a little more, because I like stouter glass cleaners. Other than that, I feel like their whole line has hit.
Let's talk about DIY Details YouTube channel. And if you're new to detailing, let's just go over it because it's special. When I first started using their products, how I learned to use every single product was through DIY Detail. I went to their YouTube here, and if you look back, they have 1,600 videos. Their playlists are pretty easy to search through. So if you're learning interiors, you're learning how to do all-in-one polish, you're learning how to fix your polisher, he has a video for that. If you want to learn how to wash, clean, seal, or add packages or get ideas on your channel, he does it all. So what I like about it is it's consistent. From the beginning to the end, they get to the point. They
all clean.
You have Nick and Ivan out here giving examples of how to use their system from beginning to the end. And it's one of my favorite whys of why I still love DIY Detail, because if you're learning to use it, you want to know how to do it, they have it all. So DIY Details YouTube channel is probably one of the best how to learn videos from a company perspective. Like, we don't even do that good of a job at Detail Co. We're not even close to this. I'm talking about how to use the rotary, how to clean the interior. It's like everything you ever need from a company on how to, they have it on their channel. So from an educational perspective, DIY Detail is an absolute monster of a brand when it comes to teaching and showing you how to get the most out of your chemicals.
3 years this brand has been in existence, making wild waves, making products, making tools, and here's the verdict. If you're still serious about learning to detail and you're a DIYer, even a professional, I still believe that DIY products still punch above their price point, anywhere from their tire lotion all the way down to their app polish, rinseless wash, towel, anything. They have great products and a system that is super easy. They also offer education that is priceless. You go to DIY Details YouTube channel, you can start from the beginning of wash, clean, seal, how to use incredible suds, hybrid wash, foam, rinse, foam, decontamination towel. They give you turn-by-turn directions to take your passion even further. And I think that's what separates DIY Details from even Detail Co. or some of the brands online that don't offer turn-by-turn directions on how to use their products. They did a tremendous job throughout the years, educating, demonstrating, and innovating. If you have, let me know in the comments which products you like, which products you don't like, and have they aged well for you. And before you leave, if you haven't yet, watch this video where I show you how to start a detailing business from your passion on a budget. Have a good day. We're out.